Hello viewers, Chief here, welcome to sunny Manhattan. It's approximately 5:45 in the afternoon and it's freezing cold. But that hasn't got anything to do with the fact that we're doing an energy drink taste test today on this can of American Energy, and it's called Red, White and Boom. And I think the flavour might be called Victory. And we have 16 fluid ounces of 480 mils on this can, so that's a bit more than standard. Now, the interesting thing about this is the aluminium can's a generic silver coloured aluminium can, but the old badging on the can has this little plastic sleeve. There's a little seam across there and you can cut that with a knife and peel that plastic sleeve off. It's probably put over the top of the can and shrink wrapped in the manufacturing process, or rolled, cut and glued on there. Could be one of the two. Apparently that's a caricature of President Eisenhower. And it's a very patriotic looking can, so I'm interested to try this. Let's open it up. We've got a red tab on the top. There's the ring pull, and we'll see how much carbonation it's got on there. It doesn't have a flavour, so it'll just be pure guesswork. Yes, it's got a fairly solid air pressure shift inside the can. I can't hear any bubbles going in there. We've got our standard glass with ice cube in there. And this smells very much like a root beer flavour. So let's pour this out and have a look. I can't see anything from the pictures on the can. Looks like 2 bottles of cola on there, and there's the 2 twist tops. It's got probably the stars and stripes on the bottom. We've got all the stats on the back. It's got no calories in this one. It's got guarana and choline, whatever that is, alcohol, caffeine, sugar free, usual things for an energy drink. Let's pour this out and see how we go. Well, it's clear coloured. Look at the froth there. It's probably 3/4 froth initially. A lot of spits on the glass and a lot of small bubbles here. It's a clear liquid. You can see through the glass quite clearly. You can see my fingers in the background once some of the bubbles dissipate. That ice keeps floating probably 90+% below the surface, probably due to the small bubbles. And you can see that little contrast of all the spits on the edge of the glass there. That's from the frothing. Let's see if we can pick up any aromas from the glass. Yeah, it smells very, very sweet, like a root beer. Very sweet. That's all I can pick up from there. Maybe a slight hint of vanilla. So let's have a taste and see how we go with this one. Now this tastes exactly like a root beer, except for the colour. And I think it's got a very definite little hint of vanilla in there. So all in all, it's not a bad mix. It's very, very sweet initially, and during the palate and the tongue coating it's sweet, and after the swallowing phase, I'm still licking my lips now, it's very, very sweet. But I suppose that's what will give it part of the energy part to it. Very, very pretty badging on the can. That's very impressive, and it's slightly bigger than normal, so you're getting more than the average. I think that's probably the concept behind it, but it's not a bad drink at all. This would have to be an afters drink, or a drink if you're having a party or a rave or going to a club, or you have a few friends over and you have this before you partake in any food. This probably be a good little aperitif beforehand. I'd certainly recommend it. It's not available in my country. Maybe Australia should do a version of this. But this one I'd give, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give 8 out of 10. It is a little bit sweet for my liking, but it's not too bad at all. Do yourself a favour and try one. I thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next test.